Films created by young and experienced filmmakers were screened together in the Kyiv cinemas. The best films from around the world were shown at the Molodist Kyiv International Film Festival. Foreign filmmakers were delighted with the Ukrainian audience. All film festivals are kind of a platform for the improvement of film skills by learning from the experience of other filmmakers. For the audience, it's an art festival.
I mean, there's similarities between the two festivals, absolutely, in the sense that we both exist to support our national cinema movement. You know, my festival is all about supporting new and emerging talent from across Europe, but mainly in the UK, and giving them the opportunity to move on with their careers. And that's exactly what's going on here. If you look at what's going on in the Ukrainian programme, it's about screening these films and giving these films the audience that they deserve. So you've got, and I think that's the kindred spirit amongst many film festivals around Europe, and I think that's a key message that I'm taking home with me from here.
A film festival's contest is the priority. The audience is interested in themes and issues raised by young filmmakers. Film directors presented their works in an impressive manner, because the audience's applause weighs on the verdict of the judges.
Перед этим я работал в более-менее таком.
I have filmed in various formats.
Там, ну как, собрались друзья, сняли что-то, собрались друзья, сняли что-то. Тут уже.
However, this film was created as a team effort. The rehearsal process lasted for 4 months.
Для этого там, да, долго работали там над этим, там 4 месяца репетиций.
It has been a promising start for us.
Новый формат просто, да. Первый раз, и я думаю, что это хорошее начало.
Мы пытались передать как можно больше атмосферы.
We tried to resemble the atmosphere of Hollywood films. We wanted our film to meet Hollywood standards. We've succeeded. We couldn't have expected our film to be presented at so many film festivals. It was a big surprise. Our work was highly appreciated abroad, especially in the United States. We are preparing to premiere in Germany and Canada. It is due to be released in its original English version. We presented it at the Cannes Film Festival, where we met the Molodist founders. It is a real honor to be present at this big Ukrainian film festival.
Наше завдання побачити, відчути потенціал режисера і відчути, що він є носій ідеї певної, так?
Our task is to define the potential of every film director
Роботи часто вони
in order to understand that every film not just focuses on some issue, but also tries to find the solution to it.
майстерності, вони сміло конкурують.
There have been many cases when the students' films were almost to a professional level.
Фахово у тій сфері.
They can compete with works made by actual filmmakers.
Мене особисто раділо.
I was especially impressed by the talented youth from big cities.
Вони виходять.
They move to the villages to look for new themes and find deep emotions and feelings.
Де глибина, де почуття.
It's amazing when you see the sea, sun, and sky in their films.
Багато моря, в багатьох картинах є море, сонце є, небо є. Це приємно.
The jury members were both judging participants and evaluating the activity of the audience. According to the British filmmaker, they were pleased with the audience's interest in filmmaking.
I think the thing that's really grabbed me this week has been the realization that within the audience, it's not just the filmmakers that are making up the audience. I go to festivals all over Europe, and particularly the short film programs. Quite often, the audience for a short film program is filmmakers, it's the industry, it's people that are interested in short film. It's almost overwhelming to be able to go in there and see actually you've got members of the general public that...
Sorry for not bringing you down on Thursday. Good thing it's not Friday.
Я считаю, что это хороший старт для молодых.
I consider it to be a good start for beginners.
Но также это очень хорошая возможность для украинского зрителя.
It's also a good opportunity for a Ukrainian audience that is unfamiliar with Ukrainian movies to learn more about domestic European films.
Качественные молодые режиссеры европейского уровня, в принципе, зарубежного.
Наверное, из того, что я заметила,
The audio in foreign movies is very high quality, unlike Ukrainian
не
movies.
хватает нашим фильмам, то есть нет атмосферы такой вот именно, которая бы погружала полностью зрителя.
Young filmmakers learn the secrets of filmmaking at the Molodist Talent Workshop. It was a unique opportunity to learn from famous film directors, actors, and to get advice as well as ask questions. It's the third time when I have brought our works with the German Short Film Association to Ukrainian Molodist. We are thankful to the MIA of Germany for providing us with the opportunity to build bridges between German and Ukrainian film directors. The audience was especially interested in the representatives from the new Lithuanian wave. The workshop by film director Mantas Kavardisius gathered everyone who was interested in his methods. He is best known for his debut film Barzak, a cinematic essay about the conflict between Russia and Chechnya.
I
lived and did research in Grozny. Local people told me about their dreams and their missing family members. I was impressed by their stories. I was faced with questions about how to film dreams about missing people. His documentary, Mariupolis, attracted a lot of attention. Experts consider films about Ukraine to be of great significance and are recognized for their high relevance and artistic quality. The film Mariupolis focuses on the everyday lives of Mariupol residents. The premiere took place at the Berlin International Film Festival.
I'm
curious about the spaces that do not meet reality. The result is seen in our inner perception of the world. Mariupolis tells about one of the largest cities in eastern Ukraine. Anthropologist Mantas started filming about Greeks living in Mariupol before the war began. Mariupol turned from the city of Greek culture into the front city. During the filming, it became a front line with civilian casualties. Several film crews, including Ukrainian ones, were involved in the shooting process. Besides Mariupol, the film was also shot in Shirkono and in Sartena.
Я снимал с Вадимом Илковым.
I worked with Vadim Ilkov and Slava Teskov. We jointly chose locations for the shooting. Some episodes were shot together with our team. Some were shot separately. According to the director, the film tells a story about the value of every moment, people living with hope in war and peace simultaneously. It's very important to show this world to both present and future generations.
It's
about how we live today, together and apart, and how we succeed in it. Younger audiences notice Mantas' different view on the world and a specific way of storytelling. It's no coincidence his next work, Stasis, about Greek settlements, is shot in many cities around the world. His film is based on the eternal topics of life, death, and love. I have been working on this project for 3 or 4 years already. It was shot in the cities of Odessa, Istanbul, and Athens. Within the framework of the project, I carried out anthropological research of Greek settlements, including Mariupol. So the film Mariupolis is a part of an above-mentioned project. The festival became a common platform for sharing impressions, experience, and inspiration. Another famous Lithuanian filmmaker, Saurunas Bartas, was in the highlight of the audience. Anyone can watch his films at the festivals or online. Cinema addicts describe his films as diving into meditation. Festivals are a source of great importance. Festivals are often held in different countries throughout the world. New movies provide people with education and the ability to communicate with unique people. They give understanding and the feeling of countries you will never visit. The film Seven Invisible Men is his Kerch project filmed in the Crimea from 2003 to 2004. This film is about lifelong travel. His characters live beyond the bounds of their own past. As Sarunas tells about his work, their hopeless intent is to escape from life that cannot be changed. Arriving in Crimea, I started to discover this place. We worked there for 2 months until I found these steps, the Kerch Peninsula. It was very interesting to learn about people who lived in the abandoned villages built during the Soviet times. There's something about the time of our life and the developments that affect each person in Ukraine. I'm not involved in filming political documentaries anymore. As critics said, S. Bartos is the last existentialist of cinematography. No matter what he was shooting, his personage exists far away from us, at the boundary between civilization and abyss. We can observe absolute mystery while watching his films. His main feature is to work with amateur actors selected on the basis of their psychophysical appearance. These people live and work next to us. The film Peace to Us in Our Dreams, directed by Sarunas Bartos, tells about himself. Its brief description says that a 16-year-old girl lives with her father and her mother after the mother's death. She lacks attention once her father decides to spend weekends with his daughter and girlfriend outside the city. Bartos and his daughter, Ina Maria, starred in the film. Ina's mother, actress Katerina Holubieva, died in 2011 in Paris. The film is a requiem and a dedication to her memory. The film was shown in the director's fortnight selection at the 2015 Cannes Film Festival. The Ukrainian audience was able to watch the film. There is a practice to present the latest films. It's not a retrospective show. This work was selected by Molodist members for screening. Bartos' world is an unvarnished reality, which artists see in his true, enchanting, shocking beauty. He is a professional who combines composing music, acting, and directing into his films. He is a winner of lots of international awards. His geography for filming is pretty broad. Siberia, France, Morocco. It's not his first visit to Ukraine, of course. Like other Lithuanians, I was very concerned about Crimea's occupation and the war in East Ukraine. As a result, I've come to Ukraine. The film director is now involved in the fictional feature film Horrorfrost, which is about the war in Donbass. The film is being shot in co-production with Ukraine with the support of the State Cinema Agency. Bartos considers Molodist to be a great opportunity for beginner filmmakers to unite and create new cinema. I wish everyone success and inspiration.